Welcome to Primo Race Center in a newly traded in 2016 215 RBK in Coachmen's Apex series. This is a coach that we originally sold back in 2016 and is now returned to us as the customer upgrades. So we're truly excited to have a unit that we've already gone through. We know it's in wonderful shape, and you'll see some elements on the inside when we do the separate video there, where there's some things simply that were never used on this coach, so that are literally brand new. So starting up front here, we have two standard 20-pound tanks, which was always standard of the time. We've got a power jack here, which was standard of the time, which is great as well. We do have room for multiple batteries here for you, and just a stunning front cap here for you. So this unit, typically of the age, you might see the cap a little bit more faded. Well, I can tell you that this coach was paint protected right from us. So that is certainly partly why this cap is in such great shape and literally looks brand new. The other reason is the customer did put it under a cover, which also helps as well in our climate. So we've got two LED lights facing forward there on the cap. So it's a gel coat cap, so very durable and thick, more like the bottom of a boat if we think of it in terms of the build. And then we've got great pass-through storage here. So this is a 7.5 wide unit. We do have slam latch as standard as well. Great feature. It is lit for you as well. So you'll have 7.5 wide in there. And then we've got our awning basically starting from that front compartment and running right up to the back edge of our wonderful outside kitchen, which is really what made the 215 for them such a big seller, and still to this day it's a very popular seller, this layout in both our Nano as well as our Apex series. Of the time, we brought in frameless windows, so you've got windows that'll open a few inches all the way around, so something you could leave open even when it is raining, and you're going to have that on both sides. We've got standard aluminum wheels, and you can see they've aged very well, especially again being undercover over the winter. We've got exterior speakers here that you can control from the inside. We've got again an awning that'll come out a full 8 feet. It is well lit with an LED light there as well. We're going to have our water fill here for our onboard water tank just in front of our hot water tank, which will be dual, both propane and gas. And then right next to that, our amazing outside kitchen. So we've got, again, some counter space here, a wonderful sink, great little outlet and spot where you could put your coffee maker for the morning. Great spot to keep our dishes. We've got a little cutlery drawer, and then we've got a great spot to put that wet sponge or cloth when you're done your trip. It does have a spot here where you can drop in either a Coleman stove, a barbecue, whatever you may like. You've got a lot of height there to work with, so you've got a lot of options there, or a Blackstone in terms of what you may wish to put there. And then we've got, again, a wonderful large drink/snack fridge there, so you can fit upwards of 45-50 water bottles in there, or whatever beverage you would prefer. Great little door here that also serves, again, to cover us from the weather, so even if you're just stopping at a roadside stop just to be able to cook some lunch and then head out, again, you don't have to put out the awning, but you can have some shade, which you'll appreciate. This comes in at 4,500 pounds and gives you 2,000 pounds to work with in terms of what you can put on these axles. So it's well set up for longer journeys than necessarily its size kind of tells you. On the back side here, we've got a great little wash station here, so you can wash yourself off from the beach. You've got a hot and cold outside shower. We do have a spare tire there on the back as well. And then we essentially have all our hookups and our plumbing all located back here for sewer hookup. So we've got a satellite and antenna hookup. We've got 30 amp service here coming in. We've got a black tank flush, which is standard of the time, which our owners still appreciate to this day. And you've got a great depth of slide here, so a very large dinette slide. And right from the get-go, this owner put on a slide topper awning. So it's, again, a well set up unit that was well taken care of, well maintained, and will be before the new owner receives it from us again as well. So we're going to do bearings, brakes, recertifying the propane, basically going through the roof and conditioning that, touching up all the sealants. So you're going to have a unit that for the next year is going to be certainly something you're not going to have to worry about doing ongoing maintenance for. So great slide out system there. It's been around for quite a long time, very, very tried and true for us. As we come around to this side, you can see here we've got our jacks. We do have 4 large jacks here as well, magnetic latches of the time. The owner here put on a couple levels front and back, so make it a little easier to set that up. But again, a beautiful coach inside and out. But certainly the front cap tells you that this unit was well taken care of, because if you look at the average unit of the time, you just don't tend to see the bold coloring that you do here. So just a wonderful starter perhaps for somebody, or perhaps somebody moving up from a single axle trailer that might be 400 or 500 pounds lighter but just wants that little bit more room, a few more amenities. This coach is a wonderful choice. We'd invite you down to Primo RV Center to come have a look at this fantastic 215 RBK in Coachmen's Apex series before it's gone.